overall, just a very enjoyable set. We've seen a lot of explosive play tonight, and I don't think that's going to change as we go into Byleth versus me, Brawler. Two characters that are very explosive in very different ways. You have Yeast, who's going to look for some of these very long combo conversions to kill very early. Meanwhile, on the other side, JustinByleth will be able to go ahead and utilize some of these extremely powerful tools of Byleth to go ahead and just destroy Yeast at 20% with a strong hit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the range that JustinByleth has, as well as just the raw power of some of these sword attacks, is definitely formidable. But Byleth is definitely a comboable character, if that's even a word, when it comes to Yeast's me Brawler hits. I mean, Byleth being a bit of a tall character and can be susceptible to hits like that.
Yeah, and that's going to go ahead and allow for Yeast to take the lead now, and now he can go ahead and slow it down a little bit. It's a little scary to play around Byleth's large hits when you are so stubby, but the movement tools have been coming in spades so far for Yeast.
Yeah, we see that Yeast is playing so fast, and Justin just has no time to really space his forward there like he wants to, right? So, I mean, finally is able to there, and oh, gets the classic JustinByleth shield break. Almost feels like a signature move of his at this point. I mean, yeah, you got to watch your shield if you're playing against Justin, especially when that down smash comes out.
Bro is looking to pop it like a balloon, and he is ready for it at all times. That being said, might be popping this stock like a balloon here in a second. Yeast really forcing the pressure, looking for some of these up airs, these up tilts. This is kind of the same thing that we saw at the end of Game 3 versus Hayes, where at certain moments, trying to force the kill, and it's becoming a bit of a problem as Justin is starting to abuse it, but finally breaks through, unable to secure the stock, though, sadly for him. Ooh. And forget that. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Do it once, do it a second time. Why not? Run it back.
Nah, Yeast is a pure opportunist, man. The way he's able to take a singular straight up air and then immediately translate it into an up B KO. I mean, you just got to act fast if you're able to get stuff like that often. That's part of what makes Yeast such a good player.
And right now, he's doing a really good job of resetting this advantage state against Justin, pushing him to the limits, unable to get that grab, but it don't matter. We got the up air chains going, no onslaught though, and so Justin able to run away for just a moment, but it don't matter as Yeast jumping right on in and getting that final stop.
Wow, and I mean, look, the start of that game was very back and forth for sure, but once Yeast got that second stock, he really started to dominate, man. I mean, I feel like that final stock only lasted like what felt like 30 seconds. It was definitely a great showing there from Yeast. I'm curious to see if Justin is going to continue with the Byleth or if he's going to go with the Steve. I know he used Steve to defeat Mateo earlier in this bracket.
And you know what? I wouldn't blame him for the switch. You got a lot of capabilities if you pull out Steve to be able to wall off the opponent, maintain a little bit more control of the play, rather than having to deal with that fast movement with just the callouts of those large hitboxes.
Yeah, at the same time, though, I mean, the JustinByleth is kind of iconic, you know what I mean? But it definitely feels like as of lately, the Steve has definitely been the move. So, yeah, we're going to see JustinByleth immediately switch over to that Steve. No hesitation there. Let's head to game 2.
Whatsoever.
And we're going to Battlefield. This counter pick to Battlefield. I'm surprised these people are taking Yeast to Battlefield, man. But you know what?
Oh, I'm not anymore after that combo. That was gross.
That's true. That's true. I mean, this is still a very good stage for Steve. It's not like Steve has any bad stages. So, I mean, if we're being honest with ourselves, he could have just like picked out of the hat which stage he wanted to go to, and it probably would have been the wise decision. Oh, wow.
I think another thing, too, that comes through for Steve is you do have a lot of interesting play with being able to mine off stage onto the stage, as well as be able to go ahead and pop a little ledge trap. But don't matter. We're getting the kill nonetheless, even without that fancy stuff I was mentioning.
Yeah, you also have a material advantage, right? You're more likely to farm or mine more advantageous materials here on Battlefield from what I remember. So definitely a very solid stage for Justin, and we are seeing exactly why, as he is currently kind of doing the opposite of game 1. Right now, he's the one in a dominant position.
And it's going fairly well. That being said, one good onslaught, one good up B, and all of a sudden we are going to be seeing a death. But forget that. It's about the minecart. I was talking about the wrong player dropping a stock here, as JustinByleth in a strong lead.
Yeah, no, I feel like Justin has really been mastering the Steve as of lately, and with the way he plays Steve, you would have thought he would have picked this character up like day one, you know what I mean? But nah, he has really been an expert when it comes to getting these conversions off. And I mean, right there, look at that. Like,
he pulled it through.
Yeah. Like, it's another day at the office doing those kinds of combos. And I mean, like, being able to just do that on instant reaction is like, I mean, that's some elite stuff right there. And it's going to be a game 3 situation here. Another little game 3 situation, man.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm all here for it so far.
Yep.
JustinByleth and Yeast both putting their best foot forward and showcasing why these two players are up inside of this top 8.
Yeah, exactly, man. Both of these players have had really interesting brackets and had really good wins to get here. I believe JustinByleth defeated Snoggy 2-1 in order to get to this position to begin with. So it's going to be interesting. Now we have PS2 as the counter pick, right? And again, it's a very good Steve stage in terms of like mining material and stuff like that. But we know about the ceiling of PS2. We know about some of these, I mean, combos from me Brawler, but I mean, Justin getting some combos of his own.
Yeah, came so close to getting the extension after the pick spike, but it didn't matter as, you know what, Yeast is going to be the one to go ahead and continue off with the double thrupper, able to keep the damage going and hit him with that somersault kick to end that stock. And now JustinByleth, the one put on notice here inside of game number 3.
Yeah, he's just doing a flip right there and just absolutely smothering Justin with the aggressive options. I mean, typically stuff that we don't normally see, but like that up smash, as I mentioned before, like it's strong. Oh my goodness, what was that? What a weird interaction.
Yikes.
But yeah, yikes indeed. But oh no, here come the jabs.
He's walking the dog right now.
He walking the dog.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, you could get paid for that.
I will say one thing. Oh, we're going again. We're going again.
The 2-time, the encore performance.
I will say one.
I love commentating. Sorry for interrupting, but I love commentating Steve because like you get hit by that one jab, it's like no.
Oh, it happened. It's over.
Yeah.
See, we have reached the point that is a little bit scary fighting against Steve if Justin can get the chance to get more materials. Is that when you're on this stage, if he cycles through, all of a sudden you're having to break stone walls, which is not an easy feat.
Yeah, but I mean, Yeast is also very scary to play against because as we saw right there, man, it seemed like he was getting tossed around so much, but it was really just building up rage for that big upbeat conversion. And now Yeast has the lead here, man.
Yep, and look at that. Gonna get the suplex for a nice clean 20. Brutal command grab as he cracks your skull open and breaks your back another time. 74%. And ooh, I love that block. Justin kind of nice with it.
Oh my god, is that it? Oh, just a little bit off. And okay, only a little bit of material in store, but maybe just a little bit enough to get a minecart off. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we've got the iron so we can minecart, but still not enough for what you want to be able to do against Yeast here. Yeah,
and I mean, this is such a dire position, but Yeast also knows how dire this could be for him, but it doesn't matter. Oh! Big up B right there, the juggling. Yeast smiling big, knowing he just got a big dub right there, man. He's going to take it 2-1 over the Byleth and the Steve.
Wow, that last hit right there, barely clipping him. And you know what, real fast, I do want to talk about the other side of losers bracket. We have Marvale taking it over Donald J. Kong, a.k.a. Phantom, 2-0.
That's definitely a good win. I mean, probably not like a huge upset or anything, but definitely very solid to get that kind of dub. It's gonna be Yeast versus Marvell on top 4 here, man. Yeast is on a run, bro. He's on a mission.
Oh yeah, and that's not even mentioning the winner side too. Sinister been on an absolute tear, getting it through Phantom, getting it through Justin. Like, dude has been playing phenomenally, and just the conversions have been a big deal for Sinister tonight.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a very interesting bracket. We're just seeing how all of these players, I mean, again, this isn't the hugest fusion out there, but still to see these kinds of really good players kind of make breakthrough runs here is very nice. And man, this set was an absolute movie, especially this game 3 with so many different conversions. I mean, we see right here getting the juggling with the up B, and then this up smash right here, reading the air dodge. Crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
And it was kind of that recognition that Yeast had been going for a lot of these back-to-back thruppers, and so forcing the issue. Side note, what the heck happened there?
Yeah, no,
Chat,
that was
I need some Steve Knower to come in and break that down for me, all right?
Yeah, no, that was definitely, there's definitely some shenanigans going on here, but I mean, look at that conversion right there. That was absolutely huge for Yeast. I mean, Justin was putting on so much pressure, but ultimately Yeast, again, able to find those little conversions that just lead to big results. And we see it right here as well, getting that juggle. Wow, that was a really fun set, and we're gonna have more fun sets coming through. But before we get to that, we do have some ads to read and some organizations and stuff that we want to talk to you guys about. First of all, Collision is really the organization that helps bring this all together here in New Jersey. It helps with Fusion, helps with other tournaments. So make sure you support them on all social media platforms.
Yes, sir. Speaking of supporting them, they put on Fusion every week. This ain't just a tourney that you can watch at home, but you can also come and show up live, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. New Jersey, Rahway, come out every Monday night. It's a blast. They got singles, rotating buster, just about anything you could ask for.
Exactly. And another tournament that you can support as well is Xeno, which I believe they have their last monthly pretty soon. So if you want to support them, now is a better time than ever. Make sure you support them on all social media platforms, including Devin3000, hashtag FreeHU3K. And